You keep them. I know. Longer need offerings. Did they run from home too?
Stay put!
A new moon rises. Surge. Let the show begin.
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up. Time to come clean. Can't hide the truth. Seek within. It all adds up. That looks like it's worth a pretty sum. Relax. Your secret's safe with me. We got lucky. It could have...
That looks like it's worth a pretty sum.
Hey there! I'm Linnea, an advisor with the Adventurers Guild. And this little thing is my buddy Lumi. If you've got any questions about adventuring in the wild, I'm your gal! Oh yeah, and if you ever come across any strange or unusual creatures on your adventures, be sure to tell me all about it!
Don't trust your eyes uncritically. People only see what they want to. So don't be your own fool.
What should I choose? I'll light the path ahead.
My senses have become keener. I've gained a deeper understanding of the things in this world. Yeah, let's go on a big La la la. So shiny. Lumi, no! You can't eat that!
home to.
careful you don't catch a chill.
Where to?
Press the advantage. Behold, the dawn!
A moonlit night for all.
Show 'em, Lumi!
The sky's clear! The glazed moon shines!
Ad Astra Abyssosque. How can the Adventurers Guild help you today?
Been a while since we last came to see you. Got any exciting commissions for us?
Things have been Ad Astra Abyssosque. How can the Adventurers Guild help you today?
It's been a while since we last came to see you. Got any exciting commissions for us?
Things have been rather quiet in Nocturnal lately. The commissions currently on our books are all very routine. That being said, the Frostmoon Scions are preparing to host some sort of event. They have approached us with quite a number of requests for supplies. Apparently, it's going to be quite a large gathering.
The Frostmoon Scions? Well, it can't be another Moon Prayer Night. Do they have some other big festival that Paimon doesn't know about?
I heard it's a friendly sparring competition for animal friends. Something called the Spirit Envoy Championship. That's right. The Frostmoon Scions have always advocated coexistence with nature, encouraging their followers to build positive relationships with the beasts of the wild. At the same time, to ensure their animal friends build the strength to withstand hardship and disasters, they put select animals with whom they share a special bond through a unique sort of training. The Spirit Envoy Championship is designed to find the strongest human-animal pair by means of friendly sparring. In previous years, the competition was restricted to the Frostmoon Scions only, but this year, participants from all over Tevat are invited to join. I understand that the Frostmoon Scions have even prepared a generous prize for the winner.
Ooh, does that mean we can join too? What? You want Paimon to fight?
While you two certainly share a remarkably deep bond, I believe that would be against the rules. Apparently, in a previous competition, someone entered an extremely rare and powerful partner. After this, the rules were clarified to state that only common animal species and their variants can compete.
Ah, what a shame, huh? Paimon was totally looking forward to making a super cool entrance and then... Paimon is the winner! Ah, sucks that the rules got in the way. Looks like Paimon won't get a chance to show off her skills. Unlike, all those other times. Anyway, who else do we know who might want to take part?
If you're unsure of what to do, why not ask one of our advisors for help?
Advisors? Since When does the Adventurers Guild have advisors?
The Guild has always had a team of advisors on hand to assist our fledgling adventurers. Of course, few of them would be qualified to assist such world-renowned adventurers as yourselves. But as luck would have it, one of our top advisors has recently returned to Notcry from a trip away. Her expertise is varied and broad, and she often gives lectures at Speranza. If you have any questions, you could try asking her for help.
She sounds impressive. But you're right, Catherine. It would take a lot to teach us something new. Let's go put this mystery adventure advisor to the test.
Everything here is good enough for me. I better get me some out because this Nasha.
I can't believe it's not just the Moonglow fireflies. Even cats can get eaten. Yerva. Make sure you keep a close eye on Pavlov the next time you take him for a walk.
Don't worry so much. Pavlov's a lot bigger than a cat. Besides, they're just plants. What's the worst they could do?
I remember a certain fresh-faced adventurer saying something similar, right before coming face to face with a hexadecatonic mandragora.
Hexadecatonic mandragora. Awesome!
Oh. What are you all hollering about, huh? I not heard the commotion from miles away. Is this some sort of class?
Yep, it sure is. Linnea's telling us all about her recent findings.
Of course. Please take a seat. Since we're on the subject of hexadecatonic mandragoras, there's another notable variety of plant that can be found near Void Sea Outlook.
You must mean Winter Icelea.
Spot on! I'm talking about Winter Icelea.
Hey, Yerva, that's cheating! Linnea didn't even finish asking.
Sorry, I got carried away and jumped the gun. Don't worry, there'll be plenty more questions to answer. Right, Linnea?
Enough for everyone! Get your answers at the ready, and you'll all have the chance to earn yourselves a sugar sculpture. Ooh, a sweet, sweet sugary reward! Come on, Traveler, this is our time to shine. Don't worry, I'll let you in on a secret. Katya's prepared enough sugar sculptures for everyone. Oh, in that case, we'll have to show them just how smart we are. Right, back to the topic at hand. There's actually an interesting story about Winter Icelea. Legend has it that this plant held a deep connection to the King of Winter Icelea. Now, the King of Winter Icelea had a brother, whose own symbolic plant is something you should all be very familiar with. Can anyone tell me what it is? Correct! The answer is midsummer berries.
Midsummer berries! All I know is Katya and Aino both make delicious midsummer tort.
Midsummer berries are the symbol of the King of Midsummer Oak, brother to the King of Winter Icelea. Legend has it that these two twins have been fighting since birth. They each take turns killing the other, only to be resurrected once more. Each rules their own season, with this cycle of death and rebirth continuing until the end of time.
That's so sad. Despite being connected by blood. Katya once told me good relationships have nothing to do with blood. Sometimes it's precisely those connections that cause conflict to arise.
How very perceptive of you. You're right, of course. That's exactly what the scholars of Snezhnaya think the story represents. What's more, due to Winter Icelea's hardiness and resistance to the cold, it's also considered to be a symbol of the Light Keepers.
The Light Keepers. They're the ones who dress in black, right? Are they also hardy and resistant to the cold? But their clothes look so warm. If they really are so resistant, couldn't they wear a bit less?
You've got it all muddled up. What Linnea means is that, just like Winter Icelea, the Light Keepers stand tall in the face of hardships as fierce as the icy wind. Wonderful! Your interpretation is spot on. But let me ask, how did you arrive at that understanding? Helga sent me a handbook, all the way from Fontaine. She told me about the language of flowers. Now, all the flowers of Fontaine have their own secret meanings. I think if Winter Icelea has a meaning, it must be something like unbending. Or maybe the courage to persevere until the end. Well, someone's clearly learning to draw inferences. Well done! And Miko, you may have approached it from a very different angle, but your sense of logic is certainly interesting. Let's see if you two can answer this next one. Ask away! No question's too hard for the traveler. Such confidence! In that case, I'll ask you one of my hardest. Why do nocturnal blossoms come in both red and blue? That's certainly a novel answer. But unfortunately, no. That's incorrect.
Alright, so what's the answer? Nocturnal blossoms aren't the only things we've seen in Nocturnal that are red and blue. Come to think of it, we've seen red and blue stuff all over the place. If you're asking about the one thing that stands out most about Nocturnal... Hey! Stop trying to explain everything away with the power of Kuvaki. There's no way the answer's gonna be as obvious as that.
You're correct!
What? Seriously?
It's common knowledge for those of us who live in Notcry, but not so much for adventurers visiting from afar. So, in context, I suppose it could be considered a tricky problem? But you weren't fooled by the question at all. It looks like you're on the path to becoming a real stellar adventurer. All right, that's it for today. All the students who answered a question can have a sugar sculpture!
Huh? Wait a second! Don't tell Paimon that she's the only one who doesn't get any candy! If Paimon had known, she'd have answered more questions! Even if she'd have probably gotten them all wrong.
Don't worry, don't worry. You'll get yours too. You and the Traveler are a team, just like Lumi and me.
Well, Miss Linnea really is the best teacher ever!
All right then. Next, let's go over some more tips for adventuring in Nodcry. If you found yourself getting hungry in the wild, what are some things you could eat?
That's easy. Laca berries, midsummer berries.
There's loads of options.
Correct! 10 points to you!
That must be who Catherine was talking about. She looks pretty young for an advisor, though. How knowledgeable can she really be?
But there are plenty of places where berries don't grow, right? What should we be looking for in those places, Miss Linnea?
Good question. I'm glad you asked. That's exactly what I wanted to talk about next. Does everyone recognize this mushroom?
Based on the color... This is an edible one, right? Doesn't look poisonous to me.
Wrong answer. This here is a brown-capped mushroom. It looks harmless enough, but eating it will give you hallucinations. An unsuspecting adventurer once used a handful of these to make a pot of mushroom soup. Next thing you know, he was trying to foxtrot with the wild hunt. Luckily, he was spotted by a fisherman passing by who managed to save his life. But it was a close call.
That sounds so dangerous.
You bet! Adventuring in the wild is no joke. All right, on to the next. Does anyone recognize this plant? Can you tell me if it's edible?
Isn't that a winter Icelea leaf?
They say that the King of Winter Icelea and the King of Midsummer Oak are sworn enemies. If midsummer berries are sweet and delicious, I guess winter Icelea leaves must be horribly bitter.
Paimon knows the answer to this one. Winter Icelea leaves might not taste good in food, but you can brew a nice tea with them.
Huh.
At the flagship. Once, when Paimon was eating some yummy food there, Dimyon mentioned that one of the drinks in their roulette special has winter Icelea in it.
Who are... it looks like we have an expert attending our Q&A session today. Well, I hope you're ready for the next question.
Oh. Bring it on!
Every adventurer knows to pack a compass and a map before heading into the wilderness. But where would you go to buy these things?
Listen up, everyone! The answer is... the Adventurers Guild!
Oh, really? But I hear Mimas Brunner Books sells them too, and at a very low price.
Ha! Paimon's done her research! The boss of that place tries to pass off cheap knockoffs as the real deal! Don't be fooled!
Well said. But even with a high-quality map and compass, the wild can still be a dangerous place. What should you do if you're being chased by a monster you can't fight off? Correct! Although the Ratniki's main duty is to deal with the wild hunt, you can always ask them for help if you run into serious trouble. While we're on the subject, some adventurers have found they can use the territorial nature of radiant beasts to their advantage. Lure a monster into their territory, and they will fight each other instead of you. I wouldn't recommend doing this, though, as you may instead find yourself fighting two enemies instead of one. Final question. This is an important one. Which place in Nocturnal is an absolute must-visit for travelers from abroad?
Oh, that's a tough choice. There's the Frostmoon Enclave, Starsand Shoal, Blue Amber Lake. They're all so pretty. Then there's the Voynich Guild, the flagship, and so many other shops worth visiting.
In truth, there's no right answer to this question. But if you ask me, the place most worth visiting is right here, Speranza. Why? Simple. This was once my home. So this final question was more like a little bit of shameless self-promotion. You can get delicious Nocturnal hot dogs and Lackaberry Madams. And if you're not too hungry, just order a slice of midsummer tort. And listen to the entertaining rumors the children like to tell. That's it for today's lecture. Tomorrow, I'll be heading to the Frostmoon Enclave to take part in a competition. If you have any questions, you can ask at the Adventurers Guild, where the other advisors will be happy to help.
The light shines bright. It goes.
Go, Lumi!
No escape.
Be cleansed!
Smack the dust!
Can't run from death. Your dues.
Stay high! Like it or lump it!
You got this. Light compels me. You can't run from death.
Let's flow. A moonlit night for all.
No escape! You can't run from death.
Without further ado,
Can't run from death.
I can't believe the well got polluted. What should I try this time?
While the light shines bright, behold!
A new moon rises.
Back up and be cleansed! Smite the dust!
Prepare to meet your maker!
Surge.
Go get him, Aiden! Be gone, Shadow!
Use the force authorized.
Smite the dust! Smite the dust!
Indulge!
As you like it!
Jammed!
Prepare to meet your maker!
Mission
Be cleansed! Smite the dust! What a waste of time!
Dumb, Louie! Take that!
Light compels you!
Wane.
Take too long.
You got this!
You're pretty sharp.
Flame, a moonlit night for all.
Behold the dawn!
Without further ado, like the dust.
Shine like a gemstone!
Make sure I'm right.
Be cleansed.
Mission over.
While the light shines bright! Be gone, shadow of dark!
But my future.
Without further ado. Like the dust.
You got this!
Go, Lumi!
Flame.
Divine light, shield them! Like the dust!
A gift from the land beyond!
A gift from the heavens. I shall gladly accept it.
Use the force.
Change of plan.
While the light shines bright, the light compels me!
Let's say hi!
Intel. jump! Sense.